In this video, I'll be doing a tutorial on futures trading, crypto futures trading, and this tutorial is very suitable for beginners or newbies who are totally new to the world of crypto exchanges. So now, futures trading is one way you can use to invest in the cryptocurrency market and make good profit for yourself. Futures trading is a form of trading on the crypto market derivative whereby you can speculate or enter into a contract using a margin, a very small amount of margin in order to make a very large profits. So with futures trading as a beginner, you can trade on the crypto market with as little as $10, even $5, and you can use it to make profit as large as $500, $1,000 if you know what you are doing. So all you need to just do is that if you have the right skills, you have the right knowledge and experience to trade on futures, then you are on your way to making unlimited and consistent profit from the cryptocurrency market. So but guys, I want to put a disclaimer here. Futures trading, as far as lucrative as it is, it can also be very risky to trade, because one thing with futures trading is that because you are trading with leverage, you have the power to make as much profit and as much loss, because leverage is going to be is like a multiplier in both sides. It can allow you to multiply the profit you make from a trade, and if you should also make a loss from that trade, it's going to multiply the loss you will encounter from that trade. So that's why this tutorial, I'm going to show you everything you need to do when it comes to taking the right leverage, having the right taking the right precautions in order to protect your money, because in futures trading you can make all of your capital within a very short time of, let's say, 10 minutes, 1 minute, and within that same short time you lose your entire money. You can lose your entire balance in your futures wallet. So now guys, without further ado, I'll be taking you through the futures trading platform on the tutorial, and the futures trading platform that we'll be using is called BingX. That's the crypto exchange platform that I'll be using for this futures trading tutorials. It's called BingX. So BingX is a fast rising crypto exchange founded in 2018. BingX is also a social trading platform that allows you to, apart from trading futures, it allows you to copy the trades of other successful traders who are on the futures trading platform. So if you don't even want to trade, or you don't have the time to trade futures, you can use this platform to copy the trade of other traders who are successful. So you are going to see a ranking table of all the successful traders, those who are making profit from their futures trading. So you have the ability to copy their own trade. So when they make profit, the profit is also going to be reflected in your own futures trading account once you are copying them correctly. Now, BingX has regulatory licenses in different countries of the world, such as the United States, Canada, European Union, Australia, and so many other countries. BingX has a very easy to use platform, which is so attractive for beginners. And now BingX is ranked among the top 50 crypto exchanges on a coin market cap. One thing I like about this platform is that their crypto futures platform is so easy and fast to use. In fact, I've not seen a faster crypto platform like this platform. Once you enter your trade on futures, your trades will be filled immediately. There's no lagging, no delay. I've used some other crypto platform on futures trading. By the time I place my trade, it takes like 10 minutes before my order gets filled, and it will just put me at a very bad price. So now guys, if you want to start trading futures and you want to use BingX, so you need to sign up with the platform, which is the BingX. So I'm going to leave a registration link in the description of this video. Just at the bottom of this video, you will see a link that you can use to register and create your own BingX account. So now there is also an ongoing promo that I have negotiated with the BingX team on behalf of my viewers watching this video tutorial. Now, the first 20 people that signs up on BingX using my register link in the description of this video is going to stand a chance to win 50 USDT. So 5 lucky winners are going to be randomly selected in a raffle draw based from the first 20 people that registered on BingX using my link in the description. So please hurry up and sign up and create your own account on BingX now. Now, one beautiful feature about BingX is that after you created your account with them, you can start trading immediately without any restrictions or limitations on your account deposit and withdrawals. What that means is that KYC verification on BingX is optional. It's not compulsory. So you can start using BingX to trade. Even let's say after this tutorial, you want to trade on BingX, you can start using BingX to trade, and you can access the complete features on the platform. Unlike some other crypto exchanges, you can't start trading, or you can't even make some certain amount of withdrawals until you complete your verification. But with BingX, verification is optional. You don't need to verify your account before you withdraw your money. So I'll be taking you to the BingX platform already. So you can see I'm on my BingX app here. So remember the BingX app, once you've created your BingX account, you can also download the app, because I notice a lot of beginners always prefer to trade with their mobile device. So you can download the BingX app from your Play Store. You just simply go to the Play Store. As you can see on my screen here, you go to Play Store, just search for BingX, and you can see that they have over 500,000 downloads and over 4,000 reviews there. So just make sure you download the original and the genuine version of the BingX app. So once you download the app, then just install on your device, then log in. So once you log into your BingX account, this is how your BingX account or app is going to look like. So now, if you want to trade on, of course, you would have deposited to your account once you want to start trading on futures account. So once you want to deposit, you can just simply come under this assets here. Just click on assets here. So you just simply click on deposit, okay? Then you simply deposit USDT to your BingX wallet. So if I click on USDT, so you can simply deposit USDT on your BingX account. And if you want to deposit USDT, you can contact us on SoGet. We are a USDT and a crypto exchanger in Nigeria. You simply send us Naira and we'll credit your USDT address with the USDT amount you are buying. So this is my USDT address. So you just simply generate your USDT address, you give it to us on SoGet exchange, and we'll credit your USDT address so that you can use to trade on the BingX platform. So now guys, once you have money in your BingX account, you can see my BingX, I have $96 here. So this is the amount that I'm going to use to trade on futures. So if the money is off, when you deposit for the first time, the money will go to your spot wallet. So on BingX, your BingX spot wallet, on BingX they call it fund. So it's also known as your fund wallet. So what you just do is that when you have the money in your fund wallet, you simply transfer it to your futures wallet, because that is where we are going to be using to trade on the futures market on BingX, you know. So if I click on futures now, you can see that the money, you can see my money here, 93.79 USDT is what I have here in my futures wallet. So you simply transfer from your spot wallet, which is funds here, you transfer to your, you just simply click on transfer here. So that is how you do it, guys. So now guys, I'll just be taking you to the futures platform. So if you want to trade on futures on BingX, you simply click here. You can see futures here. Just click on this futures here. All right. So now I'm on the futures side now on BingX. Now BingX have two types of futures trading platform that you can use. They have two types of futures trading platform. So they have what we call standard futures, then they have what we call perpetual futures. So now guys, what I would recommend for you as a beginner, just use these standard futures to trade. It has almost the same similar features as the perpetual future, but the perpetual future is for more advanced traders. Now under standard futures, we have what we call USDT standard futures, and we have what we call coin M standard futures. Now I'll be explaining the two. So your USDT futures, it simply means that the base currency of your futures wallet or your futures balance is going to be a stable coin, which is USDT in this case here. While the coin M futures simply means that the base currency of the futures wallet is going to be a crypto asset such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and the likes. So now, once again at this point, I'll recommend you use USDT M futures because it's a stable coin. So your account balance is going to be exact amount it is when you deposited and when you start entering into trade. If you use the coin M futures, let's say you are using coin M standard futures and your base currency is BTC, that what that means is that if you enter into any position or any trade on your futures market, if the value of the base currency is fluctuating, which we know of course that BTC and other cryptocurrency, they are always very volatile. So as the value of your base currency is volatile, increasing in value or losing value, is going to affect the risk of your position that you are currently in. So it will affect the risk in a case whereby your position will be having more loss than necessary or more profit than necessary. So to avoid all those kinds of confusion and distraction, it's better to just use the USDT standard futures. So that's what I'm using now, and that's where my balance is presently. So now guys, if I want to start trading on futures, you can see that this USDT standard futures is here now for me, and you can see all the various assets that you can start trading on BingX. So we have lots of assets here. Lots of crypto assets are here. So all you just need to do is you select any asset you want to trade, and the chart will display for you to start trading on the platform. So apart from crypto, BingX also have other attractive form of assets and contracts. They have forex, they have indices, they have commodities, and what have you. A lot of assets apart from crypto. So now let's just quickly go to a particular asset that I'll be using to explain this tutorial to you. So of course I'll just go for BTC USDT, which is the crypto asset that is at the top here. So I'll just click on BTC USDT. All right, guys. So you can see the futures platform on the BingX exchange is displayed for us correctly for us to see now. So now, guys, as you can see, this is the BTC USDT chart for us to trade on the BingX futures trading platform. So now, at this point, I'll be explaining all the various tools and features of this platform so that you can fully understand this platform before you start trading with them. So now the first place I'll be going to is the assets. So if you look at the top of your chart here, you see the top left hand side, we have BTC USDT here. So if I click on this BTC USDT here, I can simply select any kind of crypto asset that I want to trade on. But for this tutorial now, let's just use BTC USDT. Okay, so now the next area I'll be going to on the chart is the technical analysis part. Now you can see that the BTC USDT chart has displayed for us. As you can see that this is the chart. And you can see that the current asset price for BTC USDT now is telling us 23,670 USDT. Okay, so now I'll just be explaining the technical analysis part. So you can see at the top here we have the time frame. So you can see that the time frame presently now on the chart is saying 15 minutes. So if I want to reduce the chart to see it on the 1 minute time frame, I can click on 1 minute time frame. I can see that this is how the chart is on 1 minute. If I want to go for 30 minutes time frame, you see 30 minutes. And if you want additional or bigger time frame, just click on this more here. So now the next part I'll be going to now is the indicators. You can see indicators here. So if you click on indicator here, you can see that you can have different kind of indicators on your chart. So these indicators, if you are very good with technical analysis, or even if you're a beginner, so indicators just simply give you an analysis of where the market is going to, and so that to give you a probable, so as to direct you on whether you should enter buy trades or sell trades. All right, so now if I want to install an indicator on the chart, you can see we have these indicators here. We have the moving average, exponential moving average, Bollinger Bands. All right, and you can see MACD, RSI. So these are the different indicators that you can have on your chart. So if you want to install an indicator, you simply click on the indicator. Like let's say I want to click on this Bollinger Band here. I simply click on Bollinger Band here, and you can see that it's displayed on the chart. You can see that the Bollinger Band is displayed on the chart. And if you want to remove the Bollinger Band, you simply click back on indicator, and you simply click on the highlighted Bollinger Band, and you remove it from the chart. You can see that the Bollinger Band has been removed from the chart. If I also want to remove this EMA, or let's say I want to remove this MACD. So you can see MACD, which is the oscillator indicator at the bottom of the chart. You can simply click on the MACD here, can see that the MACD has been removed from the chart. So that is how you add and remove indicator. So now friends, I'll be explaining about the margin on your futures trading. So this is a very important topic on the futures trading as a beginner. So please, I want you to pay good attention to this topic. So now if you look at the top right hand side of your screen, if I click on isolated margin here, all right, so now you can see my futures platform is highlighted on isolated margin. So I'll be explaining what isolated margin is and what cross margin is. So now if you want to trade futures, if once you want to start trading futures, there are two type of margin you can use to enter into trades. So we have what we call the isolated margin. So isolated margin simply means that you are going to be opening a futures trade, which is called a position. You will enter into a futures trade with just the particular margin you want to use to enter into that trade. So what margin is? Margin is the amount of dollars, the amount of USDT you want to use to open a trade. Remember I told you at the beginning of this video that with futures trading you can use $10 and turn it to $1,000 with the help of leverage. So now that $10 you will be using to trade for any particular kind of trade on futures, that particular $10 or the amount you want to use is what we call margin. So now if you want to use isolated margin, it means you are telling BingX, you are telling them that this is the only amount of money I want to use to open this particular trade or this particular position. Do not use any other money apart from this money. So once you are doing that, you are telling them that you are using isolated margin. Even if you have $2,000 in your futures wallet, you can see that in my futures balance here I have 93.79 USDT available. So but if I enter into a trade using isolated margin and I use only $10, what that means is that it's only that $10 I am giving to the broker, that this is the amount I'm using to hold this trade. Do not take any other amount apart from this one. So now what is cross margin? Cross margin simply means that you are telling the broker that if I want to enter into a position with a particular margin, let's say I'm entering into this position with 10 USDT. Now, this 10 USDT is what I'm using to enter into this position. But in case the market goes against me, in case the trade is going in negative territory and your entire margin is at risk, if you are using cross margin will enable the remaining USDT balance in your futures wallet to hold that particular trade or that particular position for you. So even if the trade goes totally against your margin, your position will not be closed, because the exchange will use the entire funds in your futures wallet to maintain that position so that you will not be liquidated. I recommend that you use isolated margin for a start, because you don't want to risk so much of your money to start trading futures. So when you start trading on the market and you understand fully how this futures trading fully works, then you can now decide if it's isolated margin or cross margin you want to use. But for me, I recommend you use isolated margin. Guys, so the next topic I'll be going to now is what we call leverage. So now what is leverage? Your leverage is simply it's a multiplier of your trade. So now if you want to enter into any trade on your futures market, you will need to set your leverage. So your leverage is simply a multiplier of your trade which is going to allow you to either maximize your profit or maximize your loss. So you have to be very careful when it comes to using leverage. So if you want to set your leverage, you can see the bottom here, just the bottom part here. You can see leverage. We have 5x leverage, 10x, 20x, and then BingX have leverage as high as 150x. So guys, this is very risky. It's only for advanced traders that know what exactly that they are doing. So please, I recommend you don't go beyond 10x leverage as a beginner. Now, if I select 10x leverage, it simply means that if I have a margin, that is the amount of USDT I want to use to enter into a trade, let's say $10, and I'm using 10x leverage, it simply means that I am using 10 times 10 of my margin, meaning that I am actually trading with 100 USDT, which is my volume. That is the volume of my trade I'm using to trade. So that is just what leverage means. If I use 50x as my leverage before opening a trade. What that means is that I am simply using 50 times my margin size. So if I'm using a margin of, let's say, $50 to enter into a trade and my leverage is 50x, what that simply means is 50 times 50, which is $2,500, meaning that I'm entering into a trade with $2,500. So if the market simply move 1% movement, it will simply give me $25, meaning that I'll make $25 profit just from a market movement of 1%. And let's say I want to enter into a trade and I want to just use a 10 USDT. So I'll simply enter 10 here. All right. You see, so what this means is that I am simply giving 10 USDT out of my available balance, and I'm using 10 times leverage, meaning that I'm going to be trading with $100. So this is just what margin is. Now, if you don't want to type the margin here, you can simply tell the platform that, okay, use 10%. So that's what you are seeing. If I click on 10% here, so 10% of my available balance here is going to give you 9.3%. And if you say 20% of my available balance, you can see 18. So this is just simply telling us that use this particular percentage for as my margin. But for me, I always prefer to type in my margin by myself by typing it manually. So now the next part I'll be going to in this tutorial is what we call order types. So on BingX, and as with all crypto exchange platform, we have two type of order type. We have what we call market order, and we have what we call limit order. So now I'll be explaining these two types of order immediately. So now market order, it simply means that if you want to enter into your trade, you are going to enter into a trade. If you select market order, as you are seeing here, meaning that you enter into your trade at the current market price of the asset you want to trade. Look at this particular asset now, that's a BTC USDT. You can see that the current price now is $23,640 dollars for one BTC. So that is the current market price. So that is the price that we are going to enter into a trade if we are to enter a trade right away. Now, if you take this trigger, it's just similar to what we call limit order. So your trigger order or your limit order is just a type of order type whereby you will enter into your trade or the market at your own predetermined price. Meaning that you are not going to enter into the trade at the market price. You will enter into the trade at your own predetermined price. So it's an advanced form of trading for those who are very familiar with trading. So for example, now you can see that the current market price is 23,622. So now if I want to use this trigger price, I will simply tell the broker that when the price of this asset gets to, let's say, 24,273, then you can let me enter a sell trade there, meaning that you are using this like an advantage to yourself. But like I said, it's for advanced traders who knows how to analyze the market correctly. So if you want to use your limit order, you simply use it to enter into. So if I just simply come to this trigger price here, you can see trigger price here. I'll just simply click on plus here. You can see, so you can use it to adjust the market price. All right, so you can see I have entered 24,912 as my trigger price. So I'm going to enter a limit order for you to see how it is. So this is just, I will be explaining the final topic before we enter a trade, because we're going to take some trades in this tutorial for you to just see how the platform is working. So now I'm going to explain your trade direction right away. So now on the BingX platform, you can enter into a buy position or a sell position. So all right, now, so if you click on long, so now in futures trading, we don't really call it buy and sell, we call it long and short. So if you click on long, or if you go long, what that simply means is that you are buying. You are hoping that the price of that asset is going up. And if you go short, short simply means that you are selling, meaning that you are hoping that the price of that asset is going to fall so that you can make your profit. So that's just simply long and short here. All right, guys. So at this point, I'll be entering into some trades for you to see how this how futures trading works. So now the first type of trade I'll be entering is a limit trade, which is a trigger here on BingX, just for you to see how it is. So let's say I've selected trigger here. So now remember my leverage is 10x leverage. So what is going to be my trigger price? So what I'm going to do now is that I will just take 24 212. Okay. All right, so now you can see my trigger price is 24,212. So if the price of the BTC USDT gets to 24,212, I'll be entering a sell trade at that point. If the price of BTC USDT can rise to 24,212, then I'll enter a sell, which is short. Remember that my margin, I have to set my margin, so I'll just use a 10 USDT for this trade here. You can see I've entered 10 USDT. So once I'm done with all this, you just simply click on short. Then you confirm your trade. You can see you confirm your trade. All right. All right, so you can see the system says success. So now you can see that I've entered a trigger price, a trigger trade on the futures platform. So for you to check your trade, you simply come under orders here. Just simply click on orders. All right, guys, so this is the order page on your BingX platform. So the order page is just simply the page where you view all of your various position and trades that are currently going on the BingX platform, or that you have currently going. So now remember, we entered a trigger trade, that's a limit order. So it has not yet been triggered by the market. So it is not under position. So position here are simply the ongoing trade that are live, that you have used your margin to open. So that is what you see on that position here. But you can see open orders. If I click on open orders now, you can see open order is simply the trade that you have already entered as limit orders, but we are waiting for the market price to hit that price. So you can see our trigger price that we entered, 24,213. All right, so that is the trigger price that we have entered. So once the market gets to this price, then our order is going to be filled. It will now come under this position here, so it will now display under this position here. So that is just how you set your limit orders on the BingX platform. So now I'm just going to cancel this. If you want to cancel the trade, you simply click on cancel here. Simply click on cancel. All right, you can see the trade has been cancelled. All right, so now I'll go back to my chart now. So now we're going to enter into a live trade for us to practice this stuff. We enter into a live trade now. Please, guys, you can see that I'm about to enter a live trade. I've not done any analysis. I've not done any technical analysis on the chart. So please, I do not recommend you just enter into any trade blindly. It's just because of this tutorial, I'm just doing it for you to see. So I'll just enter into a live trade here. And then, of course, I'll change this now from trigger to market. Okay, it is in market. Then my leverage is still 10x. So margin, how many margin should I use for this trade? Let's say I use a 20. All right. All right, you can see I'm using 20 USDT and my leverage is 10x. Okay, so now everything is set. So once you are okay with all this, you just click on short. Okay, remember we are going short, we are selling, we're opening at the price before, so just click on short. Okay, we just confirm, you take okay. You can see order success, meaning that our trade has been placed on the platform. So I'll just come to this order page here. So guys, you can see we have a live trade that is now ongoing. You can see that's what we are seeing here under position. And now you can see unrealized profit and loss 0.08. You can see order type. You can see now a market order. BTC USDT. I went short. My leverage is 10x. Isolated margin. So I've explained all that to you. Now you can see my average open price. This is the price that I open, which is the price that we use in entering the trade. Then last price. So last price is just the current price of this asset. You can see that the current price of this asset is 23,653, and we entered at 23,636, meaning that we already have a floating loss of 0.11 USDT. All right, so the price to be that's the profit and loss to be fluctuating depending on where the market is going. All right, you can see total trading volume 200. What this simply means is because we use 20 USDT as our margin for this trade and we are using 10x leverage. What that means now is 10x, so 20 times 10 making 200. So we are actually using $200 to trade on this particular on the futures market. And you can see estimated liquidation price. Estimated liquidation price is 25,753. What this thing means is that we are in a sell trade, so we are hoping that the market will go down for us to make profit. And you can see we have already gotten 0.01 dollars in profit. But let's say this trade start going against us and the price of the asset gets to 25,753, meaning that if the price of BTC USDT should go against us and go as high as 25,753, then our trade is going to be closed if the market, if the price of the asset touches this liquidation price. And at this price, we are going to lose all of our money, which is the $20 we have used to open this trade. So that is the purpose of your liquidation price. So guys, at this point, I want to explain what we call stop loss and take profit to you. So I don't recommend you allow your trade to get to your liquidation price before you exit the trade if the trade is going against you. You can simply set what we call stop loss and take profit. So your stop loss is simply a price that if the market has gone too much against you, you can simply exit the trade at that particular price so that you don't lose all of your margin. So what I usually do for my trading strategy, I always use 50% of my margin as my stop loss. I always recommend guys that you should set a stop loss and take profit. So take profit is the price of the asset, whereby if you have made some profit already and you are satisfied with that profit, or you are satisfied with the profit you've made from the trade, then you can be exited from that trade. Let's say you know that you won't be online to monitor your trades, or you'll be taking a rest, let's say for a long time, and you don't want to your trade to be in a profit territory. Then after some hours it can go to negative, so you can always set take profit so that you can always close your trade in profit. So to set your take profit and stop loss, you simply click here. All right, so now you are going to set your stop loss. So what is the stop loss I will set? So let me just for this tutorial, to set your stop loss, you just highlight this here. So as I told you, I always for myself, I use 50% of my margin that I used to open the trade. So if you just take 50% here, so what this means is that the stop loss will be triggered once you've made a floating loss of 50% of your margin. So I'll just take OK here, and you just take save changes. All right. So you can see the stop loss 50%. So what that means is that if the price of this particular BTC USDT, if it gets to 24,818 US dollars, then the stop loss will be triggered and I'll be exited from the trade. So I don't need to get to my liquidation price so that I won't lose all of my money. And if I want to set take profit also, you simply come back there and you just simply click on add TP. All right, so I'll just set my take profit. So I always set my take profit to be 100%. Okay, you can set 50% if you want, you can set 100 depending on what you can even set above 100% if you are very sure of the profit you make from this trade. So let me just use 100% of my margin. All right, so I'll just simply click on OK and I'll save the changes, and you can see that's saying success. All right, so now you can see guys, this is how you trade on your futures trading. Always make sure to set stop loss and take profit for every trade you enter. Do not wait for your trade to hit your liquidation price. It's not recommended. So guys, this is how you trade on your futures trading platform. So now guys, let's say I go back to the other page here. If I go back to the other page here, and you can see that my position, you can see that we are still in a unrealized profit and loss 0.15%. But let's say you have made profit, or you want to close your trade and you want to just close your trade and exit the market. You simply click on close here. Just click on close. All right, so once you want to close, you can enable partial position close. So but that's, like I said again, is for advanced trader. But if you want to close your entire position, just simply click on confirm. All right, you can see success. So you can see position 0, open order 0. And if you come on that trade history, so trade history will show you all of the trades that you have traded on your futures trading platform. So I'll just return back to the chart now, guys. So now guys, you can see that my USDT has returned back to my wallet because I've closed the trade. You can see that my USDT balance is back to 93.5 USDT. So guys, I hope you've gotten all the necessary information about futures trading as a beginner. So now guys, what I'll be doing now is that in my next video, I'll be showing you a secret strategy that you can use to make consistent profits from your futures trading. It's a very simple strategy and very suitable for beginners or even intermediate or advanced traders. Guys, please support us by liking this video, and if you are new to futures trading and you want to use this BingX platform, you can register and sign up using the register link in the description part of this video. I remember I told you that the first 20 people that signs up on BingX using my link to register in the description, you stand a chance to win 50 USDT from BingX trading platform. So guys, thank you so much for your time, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like it and then support us by subscribing to our channel and click on the bell icon beside it so that you can always receive awesome videos like this from us in future. So thank you so much for your time, guys. If you have any question about this tutorial, you can drop it in the comment section and I'll be pleased to reply you. So thank you once again for your time, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.